Lisa Manoban of BLACKPINK and Pongtiwat have now appeared together in enough moments that one question is becoming almost impossible for fans to ignore. What exactly is the connection between them? And the timing could not be more interesting. In 2026, their names have moved from occasional social media appearances into international entertainment headlines. But here's where the story gets complicated. Neither Lisa nor Blue has publicly confirmed that they are a couple. So why has this become such a big story? And what do we actually know? To understand the latest headlines, we have to go back before the speculation became international. Lisa has always had a unique connection to Thailand. She grew up there before moving to South Korea as a teenager and eventually becoming one of the biggest stars in the world. By 2026, her career had expanded far beyond BLACKPINK. She had released solo music, appeared in The White Lotus, returned to the BLACKPINK Deadline tour, and continued building her identity as a global artist. Nike described her in January as a rapper, singer, dancer, actress, and style icon. And that Thai connection matters, because bluepongtiwat is also part of Thailand's entertainment world. Blue is an actor and singer who became known internationally through projects including Ready, Set, Love. He has also been developing his music career, which creates an interesting connection to Lisa beyond the dating speculation that dominates social media. In fact, one of the most important details in this story has nothing to do with romance at all. In January 2026, Thailand's tourism authority announced Lisa as an amazing Thailand ambassador. The campaign also featured bluepongtiwat alongside other major Thai stars. So Lisa and Blue were not simply two celebrities from completely separate worlds who suddenly appeared in the same headlines. They were already part of the same broader Thai entertainment environment. Then came the moments that fans started paying much closer attention to. Reports in Thailand and Korean say Lisa and Blue had been seen together in Thailand, including a shopping moment in November 2025. Blue also attended a BLACKPINK concert in Bangkok, adding another public connection between the two. Popbella described them as friends who have supported each other through concerts, backstage moments, celebrations, and music-related activities. But then came Lisa's birthday. Lisa turned 29 on March 27, 2026. Around that celebration, photos surfaced showing her with Blue at a beach setting. Blue later shared a photo of the two together with the caption, "Cheers to you, rockstar." The images quickly became the center of online discussion because of how comfortable and close the two appeared in the photographs. And this is where the story took its first major turn. Some fans saw nothing more than two Thai entertainers who were close friends. Others immediately started asking whether there could be something more. Neither interpretation was officially confirmed, but there was another detail that made the friendship angle especially interesting. Blue has reportedly referred to Lisa as Plaisa, a Thai term used for an older sister or senior. Fans who know their history have therefore described the relationship as something closer to a sibling-like friendship. At the same time, other fans looked at their photos and public appearances and reached completely different conclusions. Then another development pushed the story even further. In July, a video circulated online that appeared to show Lisa having dinner with her parents and a mystery man in Thailand. Some social media users claimed the man was Blue. But this is exactly where we need to slow down. The man's identity was not independently verified, and the footage itself does not establish a romantic relationship. Some reports presented the Blue connection as speculation, while other fans disputed the identification entirely. And that distinction matters, because the latest international coverage is still describing this as speculation. On August 12th, the Korea Times and the Korea Herald reported that Lisa was at the center of fresh dating speculation involving bluepongtiwat. The reports referenced claims that the pair had spent time together in Thailand, Hong Kong, and Japan, as well as claims involving family birthday celebrations. But again, the reporting does not provide an official confirmation from Lisa or Blue that they are romantically involved. So has Lisa finally broken her silence? Not in the way that headline might make you think. There is currently no verified statement from Lisa saying that bluepongtiwat is her boyfriend. There is also no verified statement from Blue confirming a romantic relationship with Lisa. What we do have is a growing timeline of public appearances, shared moments, professional connections, and social media posts that have caused fans to ask increasingly bigger questions. And perhaps that is the real plot twist. The story did not suddenly begin in August 2026. By the time the international headlines arrived, Lisa and Blue already had a history of appearing within the same social and entertainment circles. The recent attention simply changed how people interpreted everything that came before it. One photograph can be explained as friendship. One concert appearance can be explained as support. One birthday celebration can be explained by a close circle of friends. But when multiple moments accumulate over time, people naturally start connecting the dots. The problem is that connecting the dots is not the same thing as proving what the picture means. In my view, the connection is clearly real, but everything beyond that is still a question, and that distinction is what makes this story so interesting. For now, the most responsible conclusion is also the most interesting one. Lisa and Blue clearly have a public connection, but the private nature of that connection remains unconfirmed. And until either of them chooses to explain it themselves, the question remains open. Maybe it is simply a close friendship between two Thai entertainers. Maybe there is another chapter that the public has not seen. What we can say with confidence is that the story has grown far beyond a few photos, and in 2026, every new appearance between Lisa and Blue is likely to receive enormous attention. And perhaps that is exactly why this story has become so fascinating. The more people look at Lisa and Blue Pongtiwat, the more they realize that there is no single moment that explains everything. Instead, there is a series of small moments that, when placed side by side, create a much bigger picture. A concert appearance, a birthday celebration, shared moments in Thailand, professional connections, photos that suddenly receive millions of views. None of these details by themselves prove a romantic relationship, but together, they explain why fans continue to watch so closely. And there is another important side to this story. Lisa has reached a point in her career where almost every personal appearance becomes part of a much larger conversation. She can walk into a restaurant, attend an event, post a photograph, or spend time with friends, and within hours, fans around the world can be analyzing every detail. Blue Pongtiwat is experiencing something similar now, although on a very different scale. As his career continues to grow, being connected to one of the world's biggest pop stars naturally brings enormous attention. That does not automatically tell us what their private relationship is. It simply explains why even an ordinary moment between them can suddenly become international entertainment news. And that brings us back to the question in the title. Did Lisa actually break her silence? Not officially, at least. Not in the sense of publicly confirming a relationship with Blue Pongtiwat. But perhaps the bigger story is not whether Lisa has confirmed anything. Perhaps it is why the public became so interested in the first place. Because sometimes the biggest celebrity stories are not created by one dramatic announcement. They grow slowly, through moments that seem insignificant at first, until suddenly everyone is looking at the same timeline and asking the same question. For now, that question remains unanswered. And until Lisa or Blue Pongtiwat decide to explain the nature of their relationship themselves, the most accurate story is also the most intriguing one. There is clearly a connection, but the meaning behind that connection remains private. So maybe the real plot twist of 2026 is not that we finally discovered the answer. Maybe it is that the question became much bigger than anyone expected. So what do you think? Is this simply a friendship that the internet has overanalyzed, or do you think there is more to the story? Let me know your take in the comments, and if you want more verified updates and deeper celebrity stories without turning speculation into fact, make sure to like the video and subscribe.